How many phones do you have? If you are truly a techie, you have a ton. But if somehow, some way you are not, then you probably only have one. It is okay. That is good. But I'm going to give you some tips and some tricks on how to make passive income from your mobile, from your phone. This is relatively easy, relatively simple, and that is why the phone is the chosen choice. I'm going to start with number one, and then we're going to go into just a few more. These are tips I actually keep suggesting, and yet I'm not seeing enough people follow it. So please don't be one of those individuals. And if you use any of the tips, use our comment section as your own. Advertise your skills, your talents, your know how, and most importantly, your results. If anything is working from this channel, I would love to actually know and actually see the results. I think it's fascinating how fast and how easy we can share tips and tricks and how we can still grow all at the same time, all together. Here on Note to Self, a show where we prototypically use AI tools in order to establish workflows that make us cheddar, bread, cabbage, spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, Benty, Gucci, Prada, and money. Most importantly, that cheese. And so, if you have a mobile phone, you are in luck because there are some passive income ideas that can be set up and placed into motion and then forgotten completely. However, top of the charts, of course, is mobile gaming. I need to get more into mobile gaming. I have actually a gaming channel that I haven't worked on for a while. I've laid it dormant. Um, and I need to get back into it, but only after I have properly established this channel here, gaining notoriety and views. You guys are definitely important because if I do, have the gaming channel up front, I do want you to be able to, number one, learn to make video games. Number two, learn to purchase video games or get into purchasing video games. And number three, I want to sell you video game paraphernalia on that channel, but I can't without establishing some other areas. But passive income can be gained via mobile by playing video games. Specifically, you can live stream to Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter now, if I'm not mistaken. Kick is also available as an option. And when I say live streaming, right, I actually don't mean 150% live streaming. You can actually do like a 20% live stream. What a 20% live stream would be you recording you playing a video game and you recording all of the lengths, all of the times that you have played video games. Then taking and compiling them all into one file and then taking that and releasing it onto a platform like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or what have you. But introduce it into that platform via the live streaming capabilities of something like an OBS, right? Um, Take that MP4 file, place it onto OBS, set up the live stream, and have OBS streaming that media. You will be somewhere else, maybe at work, maybe on the toilet, maybe watching a movie with your family, and you will have that playing on, again, your mobile device. There's something known as Prism Live, and Prism Live allows for you to stream, but there are a multitude of other applications that allow you to live stream from Prism Live on your phone. You set your phone somewhere, of course, turning off notifications so that no calls are coming through while you are live streaming, and you set it and forget it. You do this a number of times, and you basically have money coming in on autopilot because during these live streams, you can have it set up to where you are advertising other channels. You are advertising merchandise. You are advertising, clothing, hats, shoes, scarves, and things of that nature. You are advertising books, comic books, manga, things of that nature. You can also have or placed together in this video, you can have ad breaks where other individuals have made commercials, but all the links belong to you within your description section. So live streaming from your mobile phone is always a choice. And last but not least, you can also actually live stream. And I think mobile gaming can be what you live stream as well, right? So actual games that are on mobile devices. If you want to increase your notoriety, have your fans play alongside of you and maybe your friends. Getting your fans involved is what is the aspect of live streaming that really garners an audience. They have the opportunity to showcase their skills, their talents, and their personality through you via the live stream. So I definitely think that live streaming can be the number one top way to utilize your phone in order to make passive income. Now, we can continue to stay on the subject of live streaming. As you guys see on the screen, we currently have Lo-Fi Girl scrolling. And Lo-Fi Girl is a channel or a series of channels where lo-fi music is live streamed daily, all day, every day, as if it was a channel unto itself, similar to how YouTube basically has channels and on our original TV screens there were channels to flip through. These channels were on all day, every day. It wasn't just a central video, a central creator, but instead was a actual channel geared towards all of these different kinds of content. You can do that as well. You can grab a series of videos from YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, save them all as MP4 files, and have these live channels, these live episodes running daily on any of your channels. Once again, utilizing Prism in order to do it, make it live. And you have these videos, you have these streams running in rotation, continuous rotation, and again, allowing for the possibility of adding ad breaks in between there, of course, to gain whatever money that it is that you are looking for, selling and advertising whatever it is that you once again are looking for to sell. Books, t-shirts, stickers, all those kind of stuff, even sports drinks, anything that you can think of, especially from something like Amazon or Temu or things of that nature. What's all the rage right now also is AI tools to advertise, right? Because if you advertise AI tools, you can also gain more usage for those advertised tools, um, allowing for for something for you to do for the free, right? Get some money for the free. Um, but yeah, so having whole music channels, but not only music channels. I'm suggesting that it actually you have running series. You find creators with good running series. You talk to them and say, "Hey, I would like to showcase some of your stuff on my live channel," and see what happens. If you have a multitude of different channels, you might have um, things coming on similar to like channel 12 for us Philadelphians, and channel 17, and things running on those channels. You can have channels dedicated to shorts, so basically your channel scrolls for people, showcasing a multitude of shorts in rotation. The list goes on, but basically, again, once again, live streaming, and the more live channels that you have, the more rolls of the dice that you get. Furthermore, passive income ideas from your mobile is also just creating videos from your mobile. If you are talking to your videos, if you're talking to consumers day in and day out about little things, whether it be the going ons in the news, whether it be reviews for videos, books, um, TV personalities, celebrities, cars, things of that nature. You can make some passive income from there again via ads, as well as actually selling a product, actually selling merchandise. Reviewing the quality of that merchandise and having the link in the description can assist you in making some passive income, uh, passive income in that endeavor. Okay. So, with that being said, when it comes to mobile, right, you can also now use AI tools, right? And one of the AI tools that you can use currently from mobile is Bing Image Creator. It is supported by DALI E3, and DALI E3 allows you to generate pretty good images. Many of the thumbnails that I have been creating for this channel have been made via uh, DALI E3. I believe also that Twitter currently has an AI that you can use called Grok, and I haven't tested it, but I think I've heard a lot about it. I've heard good news about it. I've heard that it doesn't have all the restrictions that normal AIs use, so that's pretty good, depending on what it is that you're trying to create. With that being said, though, we're going to dive right in further, and we're going to allow for the creation of books that you can now do this with AI as well. You can simply, and I'm going to give it to you as simply as I can. You get a ChatGPT account, or you download the application on your phone. Remember, this is mobile oriented, so you download the application on your phone. There are also other series of AIs that you can use. Bing, as I stated, not only has an image creator, but it also has what we like to call Copilot. I don't like Copilot necessarily because it does limit the amount of chats that you can have. You have to end the chat after a certain amount of questions asked. And when it comes to writing books, you might need an analysis of what you've written thus far in order to really understand what should come up next. And Bing Copilot doesn't allow for that really. But nonetheless, you can use Bing. Aria from Opera browser is an AI that can be used as well. And in that AI, once again, it's relatively rudimentary. I think it talks too much when you ask it a question, but nonetheless, that could be another AI that you use for developing books. Now, the proper method of developing a good book, like this current book that I have in production, known as The Power of White Lies, when money lies in the gray area. When you're developing the book, the for best results, and I mean absolute best results, is you got to chat with your AI. Everyone likes to chat. Everyone likes to talk, right? So if you're going to actually have a book that has your consideration in mind, that has your personality, you're going to want to have the AI know basically who you are, or specifically what your idea on the subject matter, on the topics. Furthermore, remember that AI doesn't know everything or actually anything at all. So, for best results, do your research when it comes to that book, and take the time out to really understand what it is that you're trying to say, but as well as get those nuances that AI hasn't been privy to, because it hasn't been exposed to it. It hasn't been trained on the information that you now know. From there, you develop this book and you post it onto KDP, or post it onto um, Create Space, basically posting it wherever you are allowed to. Maybe even take the time to find a publisher like BookBaby, um, in order to get this book out and start making money passively. Again, this is from your phone, right? You can download and write and tap and talk from your phone. There's the microphone feature on your phone. There's so many things that you can do on your phone. Docs is a platform for Google that allows you to create documents both in Word format, in text format, in PDF format. So you have so many choices when it comes to making passive income using your mobile phone. Furthermore, your mobile phone is also a camera, right? And so, since your mobile phone is also a camera, you can now take your camera, you can now take and make awesome pictures. You can make awesome pictures by taking pictures of outside areas, whether it be buildings and whether it be people, whether it be animals, whether it be close-up objects. Almost all our phones can now do high-tech camera kinds of stuff, 4K and all that jazz. So what I would suggest doing when it comes to both the being image creator as well as taking just natural pictures is you take natural pictures outside and you can feed them into um, like Samsung, it has AI now. You can feed them into that in order to create entirely new pictures. Um, if you can find other AI tools like Mid Journey and things of that nature, you can take and feed pictures that you find or pictures that you create into there to create even more pictures. Because I mean, at the end of the day, look, everyone's creating YouTube thumbnails, right? Everyone's creating. A lot of people like to create, and so if you can create something that creators come to, right, like an assortment of pictures that they can use for their YouTube thumbnails, then you could be in business. Um, so take and possibly make an application or make a website where people can come and grab those useful tools, those useful pictures and items, right? Furthermore, let's continue on to gaining even more passive income. I would say stacking these ideas would be swell. But there's a new application known as Suno. There's also another application known as Udio, or a platform known as Udio. Furthermore, there's an application that you can download known as Dana. There's another application. There's a bunch. You grab a bunch of these applications that allow you to generate music. Okay, and what you're going to do is um, you're simply going to generate songs with no with no vocals. Okay. The songs that you create with no vocals, you're then going to paste maybe on a YouTube channel, but I would also suggest pasting them into a website where people can purchase the songs. And since it was so easy for you, and since you want people to purchase the songs, um, you could put them as $1. Now, the funny thing is, okay, that your songs are non-copyrightable, supposedly. And the reason why those songs would be non-copyrightable is because they were AI generated. The source of those songs, inspiration, is not necessarily known. It's not necessarily known whether or not the individuals who inspired that music for AI to generate or create. It's not known whether or not they have been compensated for their work or are continuously getting compensated for their work. And so since
When you're
this
85
is
years
the
old on your
case,
deathbed, you're not.
hold on. So since this is the case, right now, as of now, it's uncopyrightable. Now the question is, how can you tell whether or not a song has been created via AI? Songs um, without audio, I mean without lyrics, songs with no vocals, I think it's actually the most difficult to tell whether or not that song has been created or generated with AI. So since this is the case, when it comes to the purchasing of said song, what will people be purchasing of that song when they get it from your website? They'll be purchasing nothing other than the fact that you gave them the song to download. They'll basically be purchasing the MP3, if you will, that you currently have. They won't be purchasing a license, and so it's a gray area. Hear me out. It's a gray area, but you need that money, that cheddar, that moolah, that Venti, that Prada, that Gucci, those diamonds, those pearls, those doubloons, the gold, the silver, the trinkets. You need the money, okay? So you don't care. But this is an easy, simple setup, and it will be even easier if you take and have it set up to where it's an application, right? People download your application, and as long as they have the application, they can download your collection of songs that you have AI generated. I think that's simple, that's easy, and I will show you how. if you ask for it in the comment section below. I'll show you how to set it up relatively easily using software known as Sketchware that can be done from your phone, that can be used from your phone. Okay, so terrific, so awesome, so fantabulous. Um, Hold on, let me. I'm going to watch this later because I want to get rich too. All right, so um, with that being said, so we've talked about live streaming, we've talked about creating music, we've talked about creating books. Um, Now we're going to get into the big leagues. Okay, the whole reason why everything can be difficult when it comes to passive income, and the whole reason why everything takes so long when it comes to passive income, is because at the end of the day you are unknown. And since you are unknown, it takes long. The only reason why more people gain more notoriety, or the people that you currently see are gaining the notoriety that they have, is simply because they're known. And so with being known, you get more known. And with being known, you get more known. With one like, you get two likes. And with two likes, you get five likes. Right? This is a compounding effect. So you have to tap into this compounding effect. And the only way to tap into the compounding effect, there's two ways. You can either actually be known, actually have grown, and actually have spent all that time growing, or you can develop your own network that will assist you in growing. So, number one, you take and use your phone, of course, to create multiple accounts in all of the um, platforms that your content is going to be viable in, that your content is going to be relevant in. So whether it be YouTube, Instagram, all those, the platforms, TikTok, all that. Make at least 100 accounts in each and every one of these. Why? Because you're going to basically create a network. You're going to create a network of overarching or overlapping companies, or overlapping content creation farms, or content creation media type of things that will share each other's content predicated on the overlapping nature of it all. So maybe you might have a couple accounts that are in the music niche, one that deals with writing music, one that deals with writing music lyrically, then one that deals with writing music musically, one that deals with dancing to music, or um, uh, old music, new music, one that deals with AI generated music, one that deals with AI generating lyrics, one that deals with DAW, right? Which is different kinds of music software like sound, FL Studio, I think I don't even know the other ones, to be honest with you. But you're going to have these overlapping, and the reason why is because you can sell different services. You can teach people how to sing. You can sell DAW systems. Get a specific affiliate link to those different kinds of softwares. You can sell instruments. You can sell all these kind of things. You can sell your services. You might want to rap or sing on a track, right? All of these things can be sold via these overarching, these overlapping accounts. And when one account grows, the other account grows, and it continues, and it snowballs to the point where these accounts end up having some notoriety, allowing for you to utilize their platforms for other accounts. And again, you can do this all from your phone. I think that's the most important aspect. Many of people are running whole entire companies from the comfort of their phone. Me personally, I like using my computer because it's just easier, bigger screen, more power, and a little bit more organized. But my phone kind of feels like a plaything for the most part sometimes. Um, but nonetheless, this can all be done from your phone. I probably should have made like 10, 20 tips, but I want to make sure that you get everything that you can out of your phone. Um, Recently, there have been some AI tools that have really it made the phone even more advanced. There's this AI platform known as Vigo. or Vigil or Vigil. I don't know which one it is, but it allows you to take and create animated characters or to animate characters using this platform. You simply take a picture of your character or get a picture of your character, and then you have to get a source video of how you want the character to move. This AI tool blends both the character with the movement, thus creating animated character, and it looks pretty good. You can create whole movies with this, and right now, for a limited amount of time, it is free. Again, I have it on my phone, but I haven't started using it yet. I probably should. The way I want to use it, though, it's not exactly feasible now that I think about it. But maybe for you, you could use it. Now, what you could do is generate these animated characters using something like Bing Image Creator or Mid Journey or any of those, and then you can actually take and create multiple videos that people can download in order to add to their videos using these animated characters already pre-generated and moving and dancing and things of that nature. And maybe people will buy those. I'm not necessarily sure. Maybe you can create whole commercials. I don't know, but the limitations are really only up to your imagination. Um, yeah. But I think I've rambled on long enough, and we're going to see if you guys have the stuff to take me up on this offer of making passive income from your mobile phone. If it works for you, let me know how, why, and these are creating business. So since this is creating businesses, this means that by doing this, you are creating a business of your own. So use our comment section to advertise that business. If you make a music channel, say, hey, I've made a music channel. These are the songs that I like on here. They're currently in heavy rotation. Do you mind taking a look? And we'll do just that, guys. You could say, hey, I just finished up making a book. Here's a free copy. Can you give it a read? Or here's a insert, a snippet of the book. Do you care to read? And I'll say yeah, yay or nay, depending on the topic, and we'll see where it goes, guys. Use this channel to grow alongside of us, right? But with that being said, I will see you in the next video where I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm definitely certain that you will enjoy it. Peace.